Have you ever found yourself questioning the purpose of life and the nature of duty? This simple yet profound query has been the quintessence of human contemplation for millennia. But what if I told you that an ancient text, the Bhagavad Gita, holds the secret to unlocking these mysteries? The Bhagavad Gita, often referred to as the Gita, is a 700-verse Hindu scripture. It is part of the Indian epic Mahabharata and is written in the form of a dialogue between Prince Arjuna and Krishna, who serves as his charioteer. This philosophical dialogue provides a comprehensive guide to life and duty, encapsulating the very essence of human existence and the path to self-realization. The backdrop of the Gita is the battlefield of Kurukshetra, a physical space that symbolizes the eternal conflict within each of us, the moral and ethical battle between right and wrong. At the heart of this battlefield, we find Arjuna, a mighty warrior gripped by moral dilemma. He is torn between duty and righteousness, between familial attachment and the call for justice. Arjuna's quandary is not unique to him. It is a mirror reflecting the doubts and dilemmas we all face in our daily lives. It is a portrayal of our internal conflicts, our struggles with duty, and our quest for purpose. The battlefield of Kurukshetra is within each of us, where we grapple with our own versions of right and wrong. The Bhagavad Gita, through its profound wisdom, guides us through this internal conflict. It provides a moral compass, offering insights into the nature of duty, the essence of life, and the path to self-realization. It teaches us that the answers we seek are not external but lie within us. It is in this battlefield the Bhagavad Gita unfolds its profound wisdom. The enigma of life and duty is not a puzzle to be solved but a journey to be experienced, a path to be walked. And the Bhagavad Gita serves as a beacon, illuminating this path, guiding us towards understanding, acceptance, and wisdom. What if we told you that, according to the Bhagavad Gita, the right way to live is to perform one's duty without attachment to the results? This profound concept is the crux of Dharma and Karma, two central themes we will explore in this segment. The Bhagavad Gita, an ancient Indian scripture, offers a treasure trove of wisdom on life, duty, and destiny. But what exactly is Dharma? In the broadest sense, Dharma is our duty, our moral obligation. It is the path we are destined to follow, the role we are meant to play in the grand cosmic drama. A warrior's dharma is to fight, a teacher's dharma is to impart knowledge, and a parent's dharma is to nurture their child. Yet the Gita urges us to perform our duty selflessly, without attachment to success or failure. This might seem counterintuitive. After all, why would we strive to excel if not for the promise of success or the fear of failure? The Gita provides a simple yet profound answer. We are not entitled to the fruits of our actions, only the action itself. This is where the concept of karma comes in. Translated literally, karma means action. But in the philosophical context of the Gita, karma refers to the law of cause and effect. Every action we perform has an inevitable consequence, good or bad. However, the Gita advises us to remain detached from these outcomes. Our focus should be on the action, on doing our duty to the best of our ability. This is not to say that we should be indifferent to our actions or their consequences. Rather, it means we should act out of a sense of duty, not desire. We should strive for excellence, not for the sake of success, but because it is our dharma to do so. This, in essence, is the Gita's principle of karma yoga, action without attachment. It teaches us to live in the present, to focus on the task at hand, and to let go of our obsessive need for control over the future. It shows us that the path to true peace and fulfillment lies not in the fruits of our labor, but in the labor itself. This is the Gita's principle of karma yoga, action without attachment. Do you believe that death is not the end, but merely a transition? This question may seem profound, even unsettling, but it is one that the Bhagavad Gita addresses head-on through its second central theme, the immortality of the soul. The Bhagavad Gita, an ancient Indian text, presents a perspective that is both timeless and deeply comforting. It suggests that our souls are eternal, unchanging entities that exist beyond the confines of our physical bodies. This idea is encapsulated in a beautiful verse from the Gita, which says, "The soul is neither born and nor does it die at any time. It does not come into being or cease to exist. It is unborn, eternal, permanent, and primeval." The soul is not destroyed when the body is destroyed. The Gita goes on to explain that death is merely a change of physical bodies, akin to changing clothes. Just as we discard worn-out clothes and put on new ones, the soul discards an old, worn-out body at the time of death and enters a new one at birth. This concept, known as reincarnation, is central to many Eastern philosophies and religions. But why is this concept so important? Well, the understanding of the soul's immortality brings a profound shift in perspective. It allows us to see beyond the temporary, ever-changing physical world and recognize the eternal, unchanging reality within ourselves and others. This understanding can bring about a sense of peace, fearlessness, and a deeper appreciation for the mystery of existence. So, what does the Gita tell us about how to live our lives in light of this knowledge? It encourages us to live fully, act responsibly, and love unconditionally, knowing that our true essence is beyond birth and death, beyond pleasure and pain, beyond success and failure. In the grand cosmic drama, we are not merely temporary players destined for oblivion. We are, in fact, eternal souls on an endless journey of self-discovery and evolution. In the eyes of the Gita, we are all immortal beings simply journeying through different physical forms. What if love and devotion could be a path to ultimate liberation? That's exactly what the Bhagavad Gita proposes through its third central theme, Bhakti Yoga, or the path of devotion. This isn't about the love we typically understand, the kind that's often ephemeral and fluctuating. No, this is a deeper, more profound love, a love that transcends the material, the physical, and the transient. Bhakti Yoga, as laid out in the Gita, is about cultivating a deep, selfless love and devotion towards God. It's about surrendering oneself to the divine, and in doing so, transcending the ego and the self. The Gita tells us that such love and devotion can be a catalyst for spiritual enlightenment, a path to ultimate liberation. It's a beautiful concept, isn't it? The idea that love, something so fundamentally human, can be a conduit to something much larger than ourselves. But it's not just about love for love's sake. The Gita teaches us that this path of devotion is also about service, about acting out of love without expectation of reward or recognition. This, it says, is the way to true spiritual progress. But let's not forget, this path isn't an easy one. It requires discipline, dedication, and above all, sincerity. It's not enough to simply profess love. One must live it. Every thought, every action, every moment must be imbued with this love and devotion. It's a tall order, but the Gita assures us that those who walk this path with unwavering commitment will find themselves on the road to liberation. Love in the Bhagavad Gita is thus a transformative force. It's a tool for personal growth and spiritual evolution. It's a way to transcend the ego and connect with the divine. It's a path to liberation and enlightenment. For the Bhagavad Gita, love is not just an emotion, but a doorway to divine realization. What if the answers to life's deepest questions lie within an ancient Indian scripture? The Bhagavad Gita, a 700-verse Sanskrit scripture, part of the Indian epic Mahabharata, is more than just a historical document. This spiritual manual encapsulates a philosophical discourse that transcends time and space, providing profound insights into the human condition and guiding us to lead a meaningful and purposeful life. At the heart of the Gita are its central themes: the enigma of life and duty, the principles of Dharma and Karma, the immortality of the soul, and the path of devotion. Together, these teachings form a comprehensive guide to life and spirituality. Let's delve a little deeper. The Gita teaches us about the nature of life and our duty within it. It guides us to perform our responsibilities without attachment to the results, a philosophy known as Karma Yoga. This timeless wisdom allows us to navigate through the complexities of the modern world with a sense of peace and purpose. The Gita also introduces us to the concept of Dharma or righteousness, and Karma, the law of cause and effect. It teaches us that every action has consequences and encourages us to act righteously, creating a ripple effect of positive change in the world. Beyond the physical realm, the Gita enlightens us about the immortality of the soul, the eternal essence within each of us. It assures us that while bodies are transient, the soul is everlasting, a comforting thought that helps us cope with life's inevitable changes and losses. Lastly, the Gita emphasizes the path of devotion, Bhakti Yoga. It teaches us to surrender to the divine, cultivating a deep sense of love and devotion, bringing inner peace and fulfillment. In today's fast-paced world, the Bhagavad Gita's teachings offer a respite, a beacon guiding us back to our true selves. It reminds us of life's deeper purpose beyond material pursuits, inspiring us to live with compassion, integrity, and inner peace. The Bhagavad Gita, a timeless guide illuminating the path of life, duty, and beyond.